As the BPL season wraps up today in real life, we'll be starting a new season with Manchester United. Welcome guys to season number 2 of my Manchester United career mode. As you can see, the board have given me £38 million to work with for this second season, and they want me to qualify for Champions League football, finishing in the top 4, something that we did do successfully last season. So obviously guys, season number 2, thank you so much for making season number 1 such a successful season. It's all because of you guys. I'm doing season number 2. Thank you so much for all your support. If you do go on to enjoy today's video and you are excited for season number 2, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating. Our aim is to smash over 300 likes for today's video. Make sure you drop a comment down below. I am in the transfer window. What players do you want me to sign during this season number 2? Obviously, your transfer suggestions do come into consideration throughout the whole season, not just during this transfer window, but throughout the whole season. Make sure you subscribe if you are new around here to the home of FIFA 15 career mode content. As you guys can see, the transfer that almost got done during last January. Last January, I did make a transfer offer for a straight swap, Jackson Martinez for Robin Van Persie, the man who wants to leave the club, Robin Van Persie, and Jackson Martinez, who has been linked to Manchester United in real life. The left back position, I need another left back. During season number 1, we dealt with Luke Shaw throughout the whole season. I want to bring in the young Wolfsburg man, Rodriguez, and let's hope that he can come to the club successfully. Straight away, Porto do accept my transfer offer for Martinez, which is just awesome to see. But as you can see, some teams have come in with offers for my players. Chris Smalling, Newcastle, come with an offer for him, and Bayern Munich with a £46.5 million bid for Angel Di Maria, the man who had such a great season during season number 1. Let's hope they can continue that through season number 2, and let's hope that we can sign those 2 players that I did try and sign, that I did really put in an offer for Jackson Martinez, and I did ask my scout to scout further Rodriguez, the left back at Wolfsburg. He's only 22 years of age. This guy has high potential. You guys were telling me throughout season number 1 to try and sign this man, and I did tell you guys for season number 2 I want to try and sign Matt Hummels and Jackson Martinez that I did mention throughout season number 1. And as I did say before, transfer deadline day during January, we almost signed Martinez, but the time just ran out, so Van Persie had to stay at the club for a bit longer. Obviously, if you didn't follow season number 1, Van Persie does want to leave the club. As you can see, a German club comes with the offer for Phil Jones, a man who had a fantastic season during season number 1. I don't really want to get rid of him. As you guys can see, teams that are coming in with offers for my players, the counter offers that I am giving them are offers that I'm not really expecting them to accept. As PSG come with a huge offer for David De Gea, £49.5 million that I do counter offer to £100 million that isn't going to go through. In the last episode, guys, we had confirmation that David De Gea wants to stay at the club, because a couple of episodes back, De Gea did message me letting me know that he does want to leave the club. But then he did tell me at the end of season number 1 that he's happy to stay, which is just awesome to see. And we all know how well De Gea did play during season number 1. As Barcelona also come with the offer for De Gea that I am just going to reject. Can't really see Barcelona giving me the money that I want for him. As PSG come with another offer, this time it was £57 million that I am just going to flat out reject. And as you can see, Wolfsburg do not accept my offer for Ricardo Rodriguez, obviously the left back. I put a £4.5 million bid in, plus Tom Cleverley. This man has come back from his loan spell. I'm not really going to use him. I'm actually going to try and use him as a transfer. So obviously, just like the Van Persie transfer for Martinez that is going on at the moment, I'm going to try and offer a player plus money. But obviously, they weren't too interested in Cleverley, as I am going to try and do a straight swap deal. Rodriguez for Nani. This man has come back from his loan spell at Sporting, I want to say it's Lisbon, Sporting Lisbon. He's come back from his loan spell. I'm not really too interested in him because obviously we did sign Depay at the beginning of season number 1, and we also do have Antonio Valencia and Januzaj. So really, we don't really need Nani at the moment. He's not really wanted at the club, as the German club Mönchengladbach come with another offer for Phil Jones that I do counter offer. Finally, Wolfsburg have accepted my offer for Ricardo Rodriguez, the left back. Gonna give him exactly what he wants and also the crucial first team player. If Rodriguez does come to the club, he most likely will take Luke Shaw's spot at the left back position. During season number 1, I did use the 4-2-3-1 formation. I want to try and change up that formation if Martinez does sign. But as you can see, it is going to be quite a struggle to actually sign Martinez, as he is not accepting his contract. Just going to give him a bit more money, hoping that he can accept that. But as you can see, Hernandez will be starting up front for this friendly game, and he has also come back from his loan spell at Real Madrid. We do take, we did level this game at 1-1, and that's how it's going to end against the French side. They are in the Ligue 1, so obviously the French side, it did end 1-1, so not the best of starts, not the best of friendly game starts. Obviously, I do just simulate my friendly games. There's no need to play them, as we are giving in another contract offer for Rodriguez. It is quite a struggle to actually sign him, as Mönchengladbach do not accept my counter offer for Phil Jones, as Jackson Martinez has finally accepted his contract. Welcome to the club, Jackson Martinez, and that transfer was a straight swap. Martinez for Van Persie. Obviously, Van Persie wanted to leave the club. Martinez has signed. He's finally at Old Trafford. He is a Manchester United player, which is awesome to see, as Spurs came with offer for Hernandez that I do just flat out reject, as we do have another friendly game. This time it's against Dortmund, and Dortmund do take an early lead, as Martinez does level it at 1-1, as he did play this game. As you can see, Gutierrez for Dortmund does make it 2-1, and Aubameyang makes it 3-1. So 2 friendly games, a draw and a loss. Not the best of starts, but obviously they are just friendly games, and we don't really care about them. Really, as Rodriguez has signed for the club. Ricardo Rodriguez, the second signing for this second season, which is just awesome to see. As Shakhtar Donetsk come with the offer for Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling is actually in high demand at the moment. Also is my other centre-back, Phil Jones, which is very interesting to see, as during season number 1, I felt like the defense was the one position that we did really need to improve on for season number 2. And as you can see, teams are flying in for Smalling and Phil Jones. Matt Hummels, the man that we tried to sign throughout season number 1, but Dortmund wanted £48 million for him. I'm going to offer them £35 million as a starting bid, and we're going to try and work off that. Obviously, Matt Hummels, we all know how good he is, but we are already starting the Premier League season. It's Manchester United versus Watford, or really Watford versus Manchester United. Newly promoted side Watford in the Premier League for the second season. They are going to be playing their first home game for this season. We are playing away. As you can see, the Watford lineup for this game, not too many players I actually do know. Gomez is in goals, and that's really it that I know. They're starting a 4-1-2-1-2 more central formation, playing with 2 central midfielders, not with obviously wingers in the other 4-1-2-1-2 formation. The Manchester United side for this game, we've got De Gea in goals, Nathaniel Klein, Rojo, Smalling and Rodriguez at the back. Gundogan, Valencia, Depay, Di Maria in the midfield, and Jackson Martinez and Rooney up front. 4-4-2 formation, 4-4-2 diamond formation. And let's hope that this is the new formation that we are going to be working with for this season. But as you can see, 32 minutes in, Watford do receive a red card. Obviously, Watford not the strongest of sides, and now they're going to have to play against Manchester United with 10 men. But in the 36th minute, Gundogan does win the ball. Let's hope that he can get off to a better start during season number 2 than he did when we did sign him during the January transfer window. Rooney plays it inside to Di Maria, but it is a save from the Watford goalkeeper. Di Maria having the first chance of this season, trying to give us that 1-0 advantage. And let's hope that we don't actually have the troubles that we did have during season number 1 with those draws. And as you can see, Rodriguez on the ball, he plays it to Rooney, who plays it to Jackson Martinez, does well to get around the defender, takes a shot, and after really not even one half in a Manchester United kit, Jackson Martinez has made it 1-0 to us, giving us the 1-0 advantage. And what a signing he has been already. As you guys did see, to get around that defender, he really jumped over that defender as he did go for the sliding challenge. Martinez makes it Watford 0, Manchester United 1, and what a start for Martinez's Manchester United career. Let's hope that we can see a lot more goals from him as this second season does continue. Obviously, he was a bit lucky. It did come off the post, but the most important thing was that it did go into the back of the net. In the 72nd minute, Watford are on the attack here. As you can see, they got the ball wide as they do whip it across to find, pretty sure it was one of their central midfielders there. His header does go off target, almost going on target, almost really chipping De Gea, who was in goals for this game, obviously. And that one did go wide, and the scores remain at 1-0. And as you can see, we are on the attack here. Gundogan does win the ball. He plays it to Jackson Martinez, who almost made it 2-0. What a fantastic chance it was for his first appearance for the club to doubling our lead and making it Watford 0, Manchester United 2. But it wasn't to be, as in the 87th minute. Watford do have the ball. They do whip it across, and as you can see, we try and clear it out, but the ball fell to the Watford man, who did put it bottom corner into the back of the net. Watford have done the unthinkable in the later stages of this game. It's Watford 1, Manchester United 1, and wow, Watford did put up a fight in this game. De Gea almost got to that one, but it was just really too far out of his reach. And it's going to end Watford 1, Manchester United 1. That's right, guys. It ends in a 1-1 draw, and that is very disappointing to see. Against newly promoted Watford, we only pick up a 1-1 draw, which means that we are going to have to improve quite a bit. And as you can see, yet again, Dortmund are they're one of those teams in career mode that I just can't seem to get on level terms to sign their players. Obviously, we signed Gundogan. He was a bit of a struggle. And now Matt Hummels, this is about the 6th time so far this series that we're trying to sign Matt Hummels, and we just cannot sign him due to the fact that Dortmund just won't accept anything, any of my transfer offers for Matt Hummels. But as you can see, a game against, I think it's Malmo, Champions League qualifying. That's right, we finished in 4th position last season, which means that we are going to have to beat Malmo in a two leg on aggregate if we do want to go through to the Champions League, obviously the main Champions League. Obviously, this is just qualifying games, and let's hope that we can go through to the Champions League and do our best when it comes. The Malmo side for this game, I don't really know too much about them, but I know that they are starting a 4-4-2 formation. My lineup for this game, some players have been rested. Obviously, most notably, Valdez in goals, Rafael's the right back. Johnny Evans has come in, so has Luke Shaw. Januzaj will be starting out on the left. Hernandez will come in for his first appearance for the club this season, come back from his loan at Real Madrid. But as you can see in the 31st minute, Malmo are on the attack, and what a ball he was from their central midfielder to play through their attacker. And after 31 minutes in, Malmo have given they've given themselves the greatest chance of going through to the Champions League. Obviously, this is within 2 legs. This is only the first leg. This is the away leg. Obviously, we are going to have to play them at Old Trafford. But as you can see, Wayne Rooney has a fantastic opportunity in the 44th minute. Wayne Rooney doing what Wayne Rooney does, making his way onto goal, taking a shot, but this time it was saved from the opposition goalkeeper. In the 58th minute, we've got Blind on the ball. It's actually Blind try and look for an option. He plays it to Hernandez. It is a save from the opposition goalkeeper. The ball falls back to Hernandez, and yet again, the Malmo goalkeeper was saving everything. No matter what chance it was, he was saving everything. But in the 66th minute, Wayne Rooney steps up with a free kick from 20 yards out, just on the edge of the area, and the goalkeeper could not save that one. Wayne Rooney levels this one at 1-1, and that is how the game is going to end. And that is how the first episode of season number 2 of the Manchester United career mode is going to end. A 1-1 draw against Malmo, a 1-1 draw against Watford. Not the best of starts for this second season, but things will change. A huge game against Southampton to kick off the next episode. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating. Make sure you smash 300 likes for the beginning of season number 2. Make sure you drop a comment down below that I could boost respond to, and make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you all on my next video.